Hey guys, Tim Pokemon here, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving my predictions for 2023 Pokemon Go, just everything Pokemon Go. Community days, big event stuff like Go Fest, shiny releases, new legendaries, new megas, just everything. I'm going to give my predictions. I know it's a little late, we're like over 2 weeks into the year, but it's better late than never. Also, I would have never guessed Shiny Noibat for Community Day, so I guess there's that as well. But we got a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, and first things first, I started the year with a heater. I guessed Shiny Dedenne coming. Just never said it on camera. I definitely should have said it somewhere, which was annoying. I don't know why I didn't say it anywhere, but I guess it is what it is. But I did do decently well last year. I guessed the Ultra Beasts were coming. I knew Solgaleo and Lunala were eventually going to come, and I went like 50% on community days. Who would have guessed that starter community days would have basically just stopped last year? They finally started up again this year, but I guess we'll have to see what happens. But let's get into my predictions for this year. Now, first things first, I think we're going to have obviously like new seasons, right? I think that we're going to get a season of Galar this year, so that's going to influence my decisions here. So if we don't get a season of Galar, well, I guess I messed this up, but my guess is that we do get a season of Galar, which means I'm just going to guess, I'm guessing a lot of Galar Pokemon are coming in. So like we had season of Lola last year, I think we're getting season of Galar this year. So let's get right into the predictions. Let's go into the community days. First, I got all of them here. I think we're going to get Pick-a-Peck in March. We already know that we're getting Noibat in February, which is crazy. Quick keyword community days. And comment down below what you think of my predictions. What do you think is the most accurate and all that. Yeah. But yes, then I think we're going to get, I'm going to go in order. So March, I think we're getting Pick-a-Peck. April, I think we're getting Fennekin. May is a little bit of a weird one, but I'm saying Sewaddle. And then I'm saying Axew for June and Froakie for July. Yes, so quick keyword July. I think that we're not going to get Froakie till July. I think after the Global Go Fest, I think is what we're going to get when we're going to get Froakie. But we'll have to see that for sure. I think Axew also is a big one. I think this is one that I think is definitely coming this year. I think that it's inevitable at this point. It's the Dino of last year. I think that's what's going to happen with Axew. So quick keyword Axew. It's got a really nice shiny, especially Haxorus. Then I have a little bit of an outlandish shout for August. I think we're gonna get Galarian Slowpoke. I think there's a chance that the Galar season, like I said, I think there's just a chance we get this. It's an alright shiny. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's gonna be useful at all, but I don't know. Maybe like we had with Sandshrew, we get a Slowpoke, normal Slowpoke, and Galarian Slowpoke at the same time. Like boom, boom, same time, mix it together. I don't know. I don't know. It could be. Then I put Deerling. That's also another outlandish shout. I don't know for sure. I think that Deerling is a weird one. I think we'll get this shiny this year. Who knows if it's Community Day or not. Then Phantump. This one I'm kind of seeing it as like a Litwick situation. I think that Shiny Phantump is going to get released in October, and we're going to get the Community Day the same month. So that's what I see coming, and I think it'll be decent. We'll have to see what happens there, though. Then we got Pancham. Yes, I think Pancham is going to be the last Community Day of 2023 in November. So we'll have to see what happens there. I think that Pancham would be a great shiny release, and I actually have it as a prediction in the next thing we're going to talk about, which is Go Fest Global 2023. This is my predictions here. I think Shiny Gumi is going to be the Axew of this year. So, quick keyword Shiny Gumi. I love this shiny, by the way. It is very, very good. Drillbur and Excadrill, I think this line needs to be shiny released soon, and I think that it's going to happen at Go Fest. Then I got Joltik. I'm guessing Joltik here, along with Galvantula. I mean, obviously that's evolution. I think that this is just a weird one. I think this one could get released beforehand, but I think it could just get released randomly at GoFest 2023. Sandile. I think this one's going to get released. Don't know if it's going to be in the wild, maybe like a super rare spawn and then in eggs. But this would be one that I feel like a lot of people have been waiting for. I think it's definitely a really, really nice shiny. So quick keyword shiny Sandile. And we'll have to see that. And then we'll talk about Marini first and then the regionals. Shiny Marini, this is just one that I think that's just a weird shout, but I think there's a chance it comes out. It's a nice Pokemon, a nice shiny, and I think there's a chance it just randomly gets released during GoFest 2023. Then I got my two regionals here. We got Shellos and Pachirisu. I think Pachirisu is an interesting one, and I think Shellos is an interesting one. Shellos doesn't have a great shiny. Pachirisu's shiny is definitely better, but it's definitely one that I would like to see released. So I put it here on the list. Now let's talk about You know what? Actually, you know what? We'll talk about the legendaries first. Let's talk about legendaries. I think we're gonna get Arceus this year. Legendaries and Megas. I think we're gonna get Arceus and Mega Mewtwo this year. So big year for Pokemon Go for sure. With these two releases, quick keyword Mega Mewtwo, because I feel like this is coming soon. Like, this thing is a savage, and I think it's coming soon, and I think that it's coming this year, maybe later in the year, maybe Go Fest time. But yeah, Arceus as well. I think this will get a random release at some point this year. Maybe there's like a Hisuian season, something like that. I think there's a chance we get that. Type Nolan Savali. I think this is just another one that could be paired, and it's funny because like Savali and like its whole lore is that it's like supposed to be created as like a man-made Arceus, which I find kind of funny. So yeah, so I think that it would be interesting. And then Necrozma along with some Ultra Beasts I think are coming as well. I think that we're definitely going to get those Ultra Beasts. We got that little trailer for Blacephalon, Poipole, Naganadel, Stakataka. And I think that along with that, Zygarde and Necrozma will come. Well, Necrozma and then Zygarde will come at some point this year. It's got to. I think the thing that they're struggling with Zygarde is maybe a little bit of the whole thing with its, you know, different forms. I think they're struggling with that one potentially. So quick keyword Zygarde. That could be an interesting one coming though. I had Mega Sableye as our Halloween Mega, and then some other shouts. I think Gardevoir and Garlade is rumored to be next month, but we'll see if that's actually true. Shiny. Mega Garchomp does actually have a good shiny as a Mega. It's not a good shiny normally, but Mega Garchomp. So quick keyword Shiny Garchomp, because we all know that's a bad shiny, but Mega Shiny Garchomp turns purple, and I kind of like it. Sharpedo as well is just a random shout. I think we'll get it at some point this year. And before we talk about the brand new shinies, let's talk about the brand new Pokemon. So before I'm going to talk about anything else, let's talk about this. Let's talk about Sandygast and Kleavor. I think these two are definitely on their way to the game at some point. Sandygast, I love this shiny, so I hope that its shiny comes out. That's why I put it there. And same with Kleavor. The reason why I put the shiny there is because I think we're going to get a raid day at some point this year for Kleavor. I think they've been doing that with like a lot of these Hisuian Pokemon, Hisuian Avalugg, Hisuian Braviary. I say we get Hisuian Kleavor. Just Kleavor raid day. I think that's coming at some point. I think we're also going to get the Gen 8 starters this year. I think that's with my prediction of there being a season of Galar at some point this year, this would definitely make sense. And I think that it's definitely coming at some point. And I think we've also had to leak this, maybe a little bit of cheat, but Cutiefly and Rabombi are probably coming this year during Valentine's Day. They've already been found in the files, but I also think Larvesta and Volcarona will make their way into the game this year, which is an interesting shout. I think this will be a 400 candy evolution, so quick keyword 400, like 400. This is an interesting one. I think that you know, this one would be a pretty cool one. It's a Pokemon that I like. It's one of my favorite bug types, and I think that this thing should definitely be coming to the game at some point, and my prediction is that it's going to be this year. So let's go ahead and talk about some other things. Let's talk about, hold on, let me get these off the screen. But quick keyword is going to be which one of these new Pokemon are you most excited to see, because we're going to talk about some Gen 6 Pokemon right now. There's not that many left, actually. I didn't know that there wasn't that many left, but these are some that I'm predicting to come. We got Skiddo, Go-Go, Carbink, the Aegislash line, Zygarde, and Diancie. I think these all make their debuts at some point this year. Quick keyword Aegislash, because that's a really nice shiny, and I really like that Pokemon. I think it's really cool. But now let's talk about the big thing. Gen 8 Pokemon. I think we're going to get tons of Gen 8 Pokemon. I mentioned the Gen 8 starters. I mentioned the Season of Galar. And I think we're going to get a ton of these this year. I think Rookidee with Corviknight could be really cool. Yamper, it's a doggo Pokemon. Who doesn't like a doggo Pokemon? Choodle with Dreadnought. I love that shiny. It's like, some people don't like it. I love Dreadnought shiny. Choodle is a bit more of like just a bright green. And I think one of these on the screen right now is going to get released at some point this year. Shiny as well. And Gossifleur and Eldegoss would be a nice one. I mean, all of these have pretty nice ones. Thievul, Nickit, Toxo into Toxtricity, Blipbug into Orbeetle, and you got Dottler in the middle, and then you got Sizzlipede and Centiskorch, one of my favorite bug-type Pokemon as well. Yeah, just that Pokemon is sick. I'm a big fan of Centiskorch. So, quick keyword Dreadnought, because that's also a pretty nice Pokemon. I think that's a pretty cool one. But I think we're going to get a lot of stuff this year. And I think that Gen 8 is definitely going to be somewhere in there. I think Toxel is going to be an eggs at some point, and I think that Season of Galar is coming. I think if I had to guess, I would say either in the summer, like June time, or right after this season. It's one of the two, and we'll see what happens. I'm excited for Gen 8 Pokemon, though, coming to Pokemon Go. And then we talk about all of the new shinies that I'm predicting. And I'm going month by month. I'm definitely starting off with Tynamo. Tynamo is one that has basically not been confirmed yet, but it's rumored because it had a little like shiny thing, by its name on its spotlight hour later this month. So we'll have to see if that actually does release or not. Then we got Gothita and Gothitelle. This is one that I'm predicting for February, for like Valentine's Day time, but I'm also going with Flabebe potentially. I put this Pokeminers thing there, so quick keyword Pokeminers, because there's so many forms of Flabebe and their shinies aren't that great, to be honest. And Florges is pretty nice, but Flabebe itself isn't that great. Then we got Solosis into a Reluniclus, something like that. Quick keyword shiny Solosis, because I think this is going to get randomly released like in March or something like that. And then I put Emolga for April. I think that we're going to get shiny Emolga at some point this year, but we'll have to see when we actually get it. Shiny Ducklet. I really like shiny Ducklet. I think it looks great, the pink and purple mix. Quick keyword pink. And it mixed with Swanna. Like Swanna I'm not too fussed about, but Ducklet is really, really cool. And I think we're going to go in with a bang for Adventure Week with Shiny Tyrant, Shiny Tyrantrum, Shiny Aurora, and Shiny Auroris. I think these are going to be some great shiny releases. I cannot wait for these. And I think Shiny Tyrantrum is amazing. So quick keyword Shiny Tyrant, the pre-evolution, because I am definitely going to try to get that when that does eventually release. And then we got Shiny Greedent. It's just one of the, Galarian Pokemon that I think is going to get a shiny release this year. Again, I think this year we're going to get a lot of Galarian Pokemon entering the game. Then I got Jellicent I can't even remember. I can't remember the Frillish and there we go. Frillish and Jellicent. I think that these ones will get shiny release sometime this year. I put it for July, but we'll have to see if that actually happens. Then I put Petalil for August. I think this is a bit of a weird one. I think that it should get shiny release this year, but we never know when. Maybe even gets released at GoFest. Who knows? And then for September, I put Scraggy. Scraggy is an interesting one. It's just one that we haven't seen. It's in 12K eggs. I hope that we get it released at some point, but I'm kind of scared it's just going to get released in 12K eggs, so I'm not going to be too fussed about it. It's an alright shiny. Its evolution's better than it, I'd say, but still pretty cool. And then for October, we already talked about Shiny Phantom being Community Day. That's a new shiny. I think that's coming this year for sure. But then Zora, I think this could be a very cool shiny release for this year. And Shiny Golett. That's also one that I think could be very cool. And Zora is just a beautiful shiny. I'm a big fan of that shiny, and I hope it releases this year. So quick keyword Shiny Zora. We're gonna be hunting that on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet soon on stream, so make sure you guys come check that out. But then we got Shiny Cryogonal and Shiny Vanillite for the December releases, and for November I put the Stunfisk. It's all the way on the top. But yeah, Shiny Vanillite, Shiny Cryogonal are my guesses for December, and I think that we're going to get a lot of amazing stuff this year. Let me know what you're most excited for. I wanted to make a video like this even like a week ago, but I've just been so busy, and I finally was able to have some time and make this video. So let's see if my predictions hold true. I think we're going to get some sort of Hisuian themed season and Galarian themed season, and that really, influenced my choices. I think community days are very hard to predict at times, but I think some of those could definitely be right, and we'll have to see if I'm right at the end of the day. We'll have to see, and I cannot wait for this year in Pokemon Go, though. There's going to be a lot of exciting stuff. I mean, I didn't even talk about the Tapus, but Tapu Koko, Lele, all of them, they're going to get released shiny this year because we already know Tapu Koko is coming in like a week and a half's time, right? So we're gonna be getting some brand new shiny legendaries, and just everything in the sorts. I hope we do get that RCS this year. I hope we get Mega Mewtwo and so much more. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below for a keyword what was your most favorite part of this video, like in terms of like what releases are you most hyped for? Are you most hyped for you know, a specific new shiny Pokemon or a specific even new Pokemon? Like, is your favorite Pokemon on the list that I made? Like, are you a big, like, I don't know, shiny Tyrantrum fan, right? Like, oh, I really want that to come out. So you let me know in the comments down below. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day and peace.